Hi, this is Jason Long, and welcome to my review of Beetlejuice 2024, a legacy sequel to the 1988 original horror comedy classic. While not as good as the original, I do enjoy very much of the sequel. I think my only problem was, though, it's a little too long. The movie is just a little bit too long. If you cut some of that parts out, you would have at least a near perfect legacy sequel to the original 1988 movie. I know it's already a tough act to follow since the original is considered a classic and what many consider one of the best horror comedies of all time. But the sequel isn't too bad. I like that one. I do like how Lydia's the actress Winona Ryder played Lydia. She still got it. She just plays the more middle-aged mother to the new Lydia. I forget her name. Astrid, played by the one who's covered last year on the negatives and positives, Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega is kind of a hit and miss for me because on one hand, yeah, she's a fairly good actress. She can hold her own, but at the same time, there's too much attention about her. She's the go-to goth horror actress. It's if you just sell her down, I know it's not really her fault, but at the same time, you're yeah, we just need to see other actresses do their thing. There might be some other actresses that can probably play the role of Astrid just as well, if not as much as Jenna. But there's one plot line I didn't really like about Beetlejuice. It's the one with Lydia marrying the wrong person. But I do like this one bit in that one plot line where where Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice character uses the big ass truth serum, put it on Lydia, and called them out on it. So I really like that scene. I mean, a lot of people hated it though, but I really like it. I thought that was really funny. Plus, it's probably the best use of the soundtrack. Is even though it's not as good as the original, it's still really solid. I did like their great use of Bee Gees' Tragedy. And of course, the two versions of MacArthur Park, the original from Richard Harris and the cover by Donna Summer. All I can say is I would never hear MacArthur Park the same way again when I see this movie, after I saw this movie. So I've been listening to that a lot. I'm on Spotify ever since I've been hearing that, because my first discovery of MacArthur Park wasn't really MacArthur Park. It was by a parody of Weird Al called Jurassic Park. I also love that parody very well because I thought it was a Weird Al original. So I found didn't find out until years later that was a parody of MacArthur Park. And that song is great, ripe for parody. I know it's on a lot of people's worst songs of all time list, but I really like MacArthur Park. Although I prefer the Richard Harris original over the Donna Summer cover. Yeah, great soundtrack. Plus, Catherine O'Hara did very well as the mom. Lydia's mom, Astrid's grandma. And I like how, the actor, he doesn't sound a bit like Jeffrey Jones, although I don't think you really need him, because I have my gripes with Jeffrey Jones. Not for his performance, but for what he did behind the scenes. It's disturbing. But yeah, I'm not going to get into it till much later. But, anyway, yeah, the actor that played the father of Lydia is pretty damn good. Without a head on his shoulders. Yeah. So if you like legacy sequels, you could do worse than Beetlejuice, but it's not really the best legacy sequel out there. To me, the best one is still Top Gun Maverick in terms of movies, and Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. So, but if you really like the original Beetlejuice, I'd say check out the sequel. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.